It's a whole mechanic, I guess, that Mario can jump.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Just getting everything. Oh, yeah. I forgot to do that. Sorry, Examine. Forgot to do that. Examine's going to have to go without his commands for another day or so. Which is okay because he's the only one that uses it. So, there's that. Hold on. Didn't even start on TikTok yet. Let me do that. Also, I think my microphone needed to be turned up a little bit last time. Okay. Hello, how's it going, guys? Just situating everything. Still in the getting used to each other phase of this setup. So bear with me while I figure some of this stuff out. Sorry about that. Santana, thanks for the heart. Appreciate ya. Okay. I think I'm good. Adrian Television, what's up? High Times Racer, what's going on? Can you guys hear me okay? Everything sound good? Hair's a mess, but that's not out of the usual. Everything sound okay? Yo, JR, what's going on? All right. First of all, a shout out again to, well, no one's in here, so I'll hold my shout out. You guys ready for some open lobby action? All right, cool.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Hey, Mr. Todd, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Darnhan? Man, those funky fonts. I cannot read them if my life depended on it. I appreciate your follow, though. Get my Mercedes. Oh, there are so many frickin' wires now. It is unbelievable. How much was the wheel? $6.99. Thanks, Miss Todd. Appreciate it. Certainly put a lot of time, sweat, and tears into earning the money to buy this rig. But hey, at least I use it. You can't tell me that I buy something and then it just sits there collecting dust. If anything, I dump money into it and then I make it so that I feel guilty if I don't use it. Mal's always watching from the shadows. All right. Well, open lobby action. What tracks do you guys want to race? Any preference? I have a preference. F, what's up? Chiz, what's going on? Welcome. Mal wants to do Mexico. That's a perfect 5-lapper. Really don't think we need to entertain more than a 5-lapper for someone that's just going to be lurking in the shadows anyway. Singapore, we just did Singapore in the tryouts, but I guess we could do Singapore again. You know what? I like Monza better. Monza is a better suggestion. No offense. If I can find Monza. Monza, Spa, that's also a good suggestion. Tell me why. We did Austria yesterday. Bahrain, I don't really like Bahrain, though. All right, X sounds good. Ooh, Coda sounds good. Vegas, Coda, you know what? We haven't done Zandvoort in a little while. Let's do Zandvoort. All right, we'll stick with this for now. All right, let's stick with this lineup for now. We'll see how things go and what time it is. How are we doing? All right, not that many people in here. Oh, actually, before I do that, let me go ahead and accept this friend request from X for Extreme. Right? Right? Isn't that what it stands for? Extreme? Extreme Racer? Maybe? Did you guys just get a close-up of the side of my face? Okay, no, never mind. You know what? Saudi actually would have been a good idea, too. Oh, Xavier. That's a cool name. I always like the name Xavier. Are there any... What other names start with an X that's popular besides Xavier? Xavier. I was going to say Xander, but Xander isn't an X, is it? It's a Z. X. Oh, you're right. Actually, you're right. Xander is with an X. I don't know why I thought Xander was with a Z. Quakerson, yo, what's up? Oh yeah, fair. Yeah, Xander, short for Alexander. I'm pretty sure there's people that's just named Xander now, though, and it's not short for Alexander. That laptop is so wavy when you move. What does that mean? What does that mean? That laptop is so wavy when you move. Oh yeah, well the keyboard does this thing. It just like waves through these colors. Honestly, I've never owned a gaming laptop before. This is my first one. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of the RGB. I'm pretty sure I can change it. I haven't looked up how. But it's a little much for me, you know? I'm too old for that stuff. Too old for the rainbow colored crap. Felix, what's going on? What's going on, guys? You played Overwatch Ranked. Honestly, I don't know what Overwatch is. Is that like a first-person shooter? Overwatch. I should probably be a little bit more clued into like games just in general now, but you know, I got other stuff to do. What race are we doing now? What is this? Oh yeah, that's right. We're doing Mexico. My short-term memory is just out the window. Nice. That sounds awesome. Love a first-person shooter. Nice. You're going karting with your two friends tomorrow. That sounds like a load of fun. Wish I could come with you guys, man. That sounds like a good time. Better than being in like 20 meetings tomorrow, you know? My bad. I kind of brake checked you. I thought the corner was coming soon, but it wasn't. So that was my bad. Whoever rear-ended me, that was 100% my fault. I was like, when's the corner coming? Isn't it coming soon? So I let go of the gas. Thank you. I'll let myself through.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
You feel like the laptop wobbles a lot when you move? Well, the laptop isn't at all connected to the rig, so
Green flag.
it shouldn't. I mean, it might move when I'm touching it, but
Yellow flag.
it's just sitting on a laptop chair. It's like sitting on the edge, so it's a little like tilted over. So definitely a possibility if like my cat decides to jump on the chair, then there's a possibility the laptop will fall along with all of my cameras.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
Am I able to mod with the new 2026 liveries? There probably is a way I can do that, but I'm gonna guess they're not gonna allow for me to play it online. That'll be the only kicker, but I've seen plenty of videos of people with the 2026 liveries on the car in the game, so I imagine it's possible.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
I know, Sharpie would totally just be like, what did I do? I didn't do anything. Oh, I know. I know, some people really hate this offset cam. Doesn't it remind you of the television, though? The television broadcast isn't centered either.
Okay, clear.
Anyway, how's everyone's Wednesday going? We're already at Friday Eve, guys. I feel like this week just flew by. I had so many meetings today that literally my main goal, aside from attending these meetings, was to write one detailed email to one of my stakeholders. And I barely got it done before I left. I know that's the type of stuff you like hearing, because you guys can definitely relate to that stuff.
Might make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
But look, I gotta tell somebody. Gotta vent to somebody. My kids don't care. Oh no, were you not able to try out Cycle? I guess now would be a good time to mention that shout out to Alex Gray and Jamie and Examine for all the hard work that they put in to organize season 2 of ABR Lear and to hold and broadcast the 3-day tryouts that ended today. And great job for everyone who came and tried out. Seems like the times were very competitive, so obviously you guys did a lot of time preparing. And I think we're going to have two
Okay,
very
final
competitive
lap.
leagues
Keep
this
your
year.
concentration and let's bring it home.
But yeah, really excited. Have I played with Lens the Goat yet? No, I haven't. Which we probably should. I know Fantasy F1 hopped in here and joined one of my lobbies before. Real Homie Racing has hopped in here as well. Who else has actually hopped in here? Or into the lobby, at least. I should do one with Lens, though, before he gets too big, you know? Honestly, Lens was probably one of the first
Yellow flag.
streamers that I started sort of interacting with. And this was like before...
We just become best friends.
I feel like this was before he hit 10K. Yeah. So this was a little while ago. Jesus Christ. Flying Dog, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I think that'd be really good. I certainly want to... I don't remember if I ever pitched the idea to him. Doing a little collaboration session, but I'm sure he'd be down. He hops in here every once in a while and says hi.
We need to find out.
Yo, my setup was really slidey too.
How isn't so happy?
Yeah, figure it out. It's not my fault. Talk to your race engineers. They screwed up my setup somehow. All right, well, we got this race out of the way. Does anyone even like Mexico? Man, I can't hear the music very loud, but I know that you guys can hear it fine. Maybe I need to just turn down the desktop audio? Because I literally can't hear it at all. The music volume went down, right? Okay, now you can't hear the music. Perfect. Now I can turn the volume up a little bit so that I can actually hear it. Okay. Now can you hear the music? Slightly? Okay. What just happened? Oh boy, is Moza bugging right now? Yeah, it got louder for you guys because I didn't turn the TikTok volume down, but I will do that next. You know what? I don't know if that actually fixed it or not. All right, are we back? Okay, good. Country music? Yeah, why? Wait, it's like I need to find a good middle ground because. Well, anyways, hopefully that's okay. I guess I can turn it down slightly. All right. Okay, let's change the settings. All right. Do I need to get rid of anybody? VJ Diesel is a rando. FaZe Padre. Ruckus. SFI. Fusion Chuck. Nether Evolution. There's a bunch of randos in here. Is anyone else trying to join? All right. All right, well, if no one is really trying to join, then let's go ahead and just ready up. Penguin, what's going on, man? All right, let's ready up. Jelani, thanks, man. Appreciate it. The setup's a little crazy now, right now, with the laptop and everything, but
We just become best friends.
I bought a solution. Just waiting for it to arrive. Jelani, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Man, just got off work, huh? That's tough. I guess I don't know what time zone you're in. Actually, I do know what time zone you're in, but I don't remember. Estimated cost for the racing setup, I'd say $6K minus the PC. I don't even want to think about how much I've spent when you include all the rest of this crap. All the cameras, the mic, the laptop. Oh, by the way, I'm only going to say this spiel a couple times, but if you can, hit that like button. It's a free way to support me and the channel, and it tells TikTok that you like what you're seeing, and it helps push and help the algorithm and push it out to more people. So that's my spiel. No obligation to do it, but, you know, I got to say it, right? As a streamer, I have to say it. Like, I wouldn't be a streamer unless I said it. Yeah, of course. Nothing like some peer pressure. Honestly, I was told by one of my friends that when someone tells him to subscribe, he just subscribes. I'm like, really? I'm like the opposite. I feel like if someone tells me to do something, I'm like, F you. You're not my boss. You don't pay me any money. I need to do the opposite of what you told me. But I think that's just because I'm just like a grumpy Scrooge. But to be fair, I'm kind of amused by smashing that like button, how you can just continuously tap it. It's like it's almost like a fidget spinner for me. Blew that corner. Oh, a new one. What do you mean a new one? What's a new one? What wheel do I have, Chad? This is a Moza Vision GS. It's a wheel that I feel like no one ever actually owned. Rightfully so. I think it's a weird ass looking wheel, to be honest with you. I don't really like it either. Now, granted, it's still a really great wheel. There's a lot of like carbon fiber on it. Paddles feel great, solid. Buttons have like that premium sort of like clicky feel. Same with like the joysticks and stuff. And the screen does some cool stuff too. But still, don't know if it's worth it. Especially since they came out with some really good offerings like that KS Pro. Man, that's like half the price too. This was $699 and the KS Pro is what, $3 something? Anywho. Oh yeah, race strategy. Let's think about the race strategy. Oh man. Oh, I was so tired. Dude, I was so tired today. I was in a meeting with like my skip level boss, and my boss was like, hey, can you tell this person, your boss's boss, about the email that you sent her last week? And I was like, yeah, that email. I'll be honest with you, I'm completely blanking on what exactly I wrote in that email. I'm so sorry. What a mess. Oh. Ow. Wait, I have to get my clip farming button. Did you see the new McLaren Lego Technic? I have not. They came out with a new one just for McLaren? Or was McLaren one that they didn't have? I'm trying to think, because they had the Ferrari one. They had the Red Bull one. They definitely had a Mercedes one, right? Did they always have a, like, the big McLaren one? That's the one that you're talking about, right? Oh, they haven't released it yet. March 1st. Whoa. You buying it? They're so expensive, though. How much are those things? Like $200?
Now use DRS. DRS now available.
That's crazy, man. I have a buddy that's really into Legos too. And I was telling him, just point a camera at your hands
Quick as you can. Push, push.
and just take a video of you assembling it.
Okay, clear.
There's a guy I watch. I'm not even really into Legos, but something about just like watching a sped up version of someone putting together Legos. I don't know, it just sounds kind of therapeutic. I don't know. Maybe therapeutic isn't the right word, but kind of like it puts me in a trance. William, what's going on, man?
Choose overtake and burn rest of this energy.
There you go, Oniony. You're welcome for that nudge. Santana, thanks for the you're awesome, and thank you for the other thing. Kevin Miranda, thanks for sharing the live. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Oh! Oh, who was that? Onion just took out SFI. See, this is the reason why I wouldn't be a good commentator, to be honest with you. I was like, oh, look at that. Onion just... My commentating would just be like a bunch of, oh, shit, look at that.
Yellow flag.
Sneaky Daniel, what's going on, man? I also hate how he like the difference between like here and here is really only like what, like a 3-4 inch difference, but it makes a huge difference when it comes to like being able to just quickly glance at your messages, and it's so annoying.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Oh my god, I actually made that corner for once.
Green flag.
I know, it's so nice. If anything, it's
Gap to the car in front, 3.0 seconds.
I said this during my last stream, but it's almost like sensory overload just because I'm so used to not seeing so much peripheral that I'm just seeing a bunch of stuff just like whizzing by me. I wonder if you guys have seen this. I need to remember his name for the next time I bring it up. But there's a guy I stumbled on YouTube. And all he does is he does shorts, YouTube shorts of like, I mean, he has like a kind of, he has a widescreen, but it's not that wide. And he like, it's just, he doesn't have any lighting or anything special. And it's just like an ASMR POV of him just driving F-125.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just
Oh, wait.
focus on the driving.
You said the race volume is low? That can be fixed. Although race volume is actually fairly high. I can turn it up a little bit. All right. Let me know how that is. I raised it up a little bit.
Okay, clear. Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Yeah, I raised it up a little bit. Is the music drowning it out? I mean, great. I don't know technically about the car, how I feel about it yet, because I think the issues that people are having kind of goes across the board with all the cars, but from a stylistic perspective, I mean, I already like the way the previous iteration looked, so, you know, they just made the design a little bit better. Pretty happy with it. How do you feel about it, Victoria?
Keep that in mind as you approach.
Oh, forgot I was supposed to pit. Oh, man, just. Oh, you think it's just the... Oh, the mic is loud. Well, that's easily fixable too, actually.
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a
Let me see
nice
if I can
stop
fix
time.
that.
Happy with that one.
How about that? Is that better? Lower the mic volume. All right, sounds good. It's a little tricky because the mic is not always like in the same location. I've been trying to sort of mess with it so it's not impeding with my view of your chat window right here. Do I think the Mercedes will be dominant this season? Look, it seems like they're saying either Mercedes or Red Bull. But again, like preseason, people are just sandbagging. They're just saying random stuff. Everyone's just lying to each other. So I don't really know how to feel. Seems like Red Bull has a good car. They've been putting up good times. Mercedes has also been putting up good times and have also been putting in a lot of laps. So that means they have a fast car and it's reliable. And look, even though I prefer Mercedes over Red Bull, I just want it to be a competitive season. After living through, what was it, 22, 23? Like, that's literally all I want. I just want it to be competitive.
Laps ahead, 7.9
I don't want another season where one team is just head and shoulders better than the other and the season is over halfway through the season. Because then I don't even really want to watch it. And honestly, I thought that it was a little rich that, like, people were like, oh, yeah, you know who the true F1 fans are. It was like, no, I just like watching a good product. But yeah, I think this season's going to be close. Well, at least the top, I don't know. How many teams do you think? The top, seems like Ferrari might be up there. It's definitely going to be like a Mercedes, Red Bull, McLaren, Ferrari deal.
Caution, caution.
All we know is that Aston sucks. Probably the biggest disappointment so far, right, guys? Aston? Everyone had such high hopes for them coming into this year with all the new additions, the big names, the new wind tunnel, the new facilities in general, all the money they're throwing into it. And then they just come out with this crap. And I hope they work it out. Because it'd be great if they're also in the mix too, but... I know. I keep getting penalties from the pits, too. It's almost not even worth it.
You're increasing the gap on the
You got a
top half by 5
26-second
tenths.
penalty for illegal overtake. You know what? Maybe I'll just try. Maybe I'll just try this view. Now that I got my full screen back, now it actually feels like I'm actually in the car again. Although for you guys, it sort of looks like a super zoomed in version, but for me, it looks perfect. Feels like I'm like really like hunkered in. Can't see the steering wheel over my own steering wheel. It's like my steering wheel's perfectly blocking it.
Okay, clear.
The Audi has actually been surprisingly reliable too. I thought they were going to be struggling. But they've been surprisingly reliable. They haven't been fast, but look, I think they might do better than Aston this year.
Yellow flag.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely harder to drive in cockpit cam. Yeah, cockpit cam is really just about the immersion. There's really no like real benefit from a racing perspective. That's the reason why competitive racers don't race in cockpit cam.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 8.8 seconds.
Really? You think Audi will do better? Oh, I don't know about that. What's up, Alex? Thanks for the Harmony. Thanks for the Go Popular. Appreciate it, man. Good work once again on tryouts, broadcasting. You're a natural. Yeah, of course, man. Really appreciate you putting in the effort.
Green flag.
Last lap.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Good work, Fax. You're like miles ahead. Yeah, good work, man. Good work, good work. Will I? No, I won't. I was going to say, will I finish in the points? But no, I will not because of this 10-second penalty.
Caution, caution.
Oh, never mind. Maybe... Ah, never mind. I thought maybe I was going to finish in the points because it seemed like there were some folks with some hefty penalty seconds, but I still came in 11th. Peyton, welcome. Welcome to the lobby. Hey, look at him. Yo, I'd love to see Lando do that. Either Lando or Oscar. Probably a better chance that Lando would do that. I'm gonna need some more smiles for the McLaren pit crew. Kyalder, what's going on, man? Whoa, it is late over there. What are you doing, man? What is it, 3 o'clock? 3:15 in the morning? Oh yeah, LMU, huh? Yo, everyone is moving to LMU. You know what? I'm sticking. I'm gonna be loyal to F125. What about your setup? I know you were complaining that you had some back issues. Did you sort that out? I have a PC. I even own LMU, but I have not played it yet. Oh, for real? So your lumbar pillow didn't help at all? Yeah, sorry if I steered you the wrong way. I feel like I remember you telling me whether if it feels comfortable or not. And I feel like I told you that mine is comfortable. And honestly, I'm in the same boat. I've had back issues my entire life. I herniated multiple discs in my back. I've had multiple like pinch sciaticas, and that's lasted for months at a time where I've had to walk with like canes and stuff because like an old man because I had such terrible back issues. But for whatever reason, this seat literally I never had any issues. It could also be the seating position too, because this seating position's like kind of laid back, and I have like my feet up in the air in like a Formula One position. So oh, your lumbar pillow got delivered to your neighbor's house? That sucks. Man, they just need to go to a chiropractor then. Get that knot out. Get like a massage or something, right? $200 USD budget. What's a good wheel? I mean, you can go with like a Logitech, or you can just look and see what's on Facebook Marketplace. There's always deals. That's what I would suggest. If you're on a pinch, look on Facebook Marketplace. There's always people trying to get rid of this stuff. When I look at my local Facebook Market, there's like multiple people trying to get rid of like triple screen, like the whole getup with the PC, wheel, pedals, full rig. No, Sharpie, please stop. Lower left back, huh? Interesting. You're too young for that stuff, man. You're so young, Kyalder. You should definitely get that sorted out. But no, I think I first herniated my first disc playing
We just become best
baseball. Sai, thanks for the follow. Playing baseball. It was as like an additional injury of baseball. So I think the first time I've had back issues since I was maybe like, I don't know, a junior in high school. Yeah, McLaren, I'm on the purple app, I'm on the red square app, and I'm on the green letter app, as well as TikTok. Where am I right now? Yeah, that's right. That's where I am. I see. Yeah. I'm the same way with posture. I kind of do this deal. It's even worse now that I'm at work and I'm just sitting at an office. I'm just like even more just like. Oh, man. Bad time to switch my camera angle. See if I can just eke out a couple of spots. Keegan, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. My God, if anything, I dropped position since I had my first corner blunder. I'll take 11th. I think I jumped a few spots. I don't know what happened there, but... Yeah, I hear you. Yo, I don't know if anyone has seen those infomercial or whatever, those product videos, where it's like, it kind of looks like a blown up Lazy Boy couch that like tilts forward. So it like kind of tilts forward for like gaming. And then it comes with a table where like the front part sort of like tilts down so that you can kind of tilt your chair backwards, and like the desk will also tilt down so you can type while you're leaned back. And then you can like lift the table up and then tilt the Lazy Boy back even more, and then you can take a nap in it. Have you seen that? All I want to say is that I want that in my life. Ooh, should I go? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Ooh, actually, that probably wasn't the right move. Yeah, that's okay. Look, all I have to say is 90s, even for me, is a little early for me, but they have some really good songs. This 90s playlist, they have some bangers in it. And they're all songs where, like, I couldn't tell you what the title of the song is or who sings it, but they're all songs that I recognize one way or another, like in movies or, you know, whatever. Oh yeah, making moves. Marie, good evening. Are you doing your nightly doom scrolling? Yikes, 100 quid a session. That's not cheap, but probably worth it. Although it would be a little bit misleading for me to advocate towards it because I've never been to a chiropractor in my life, so never gotten that type of work done. Don't even know what it feels like. I have people that swear by it, but I've never gone myself. Nice, good work.
Let's try and move forward.
Are you gonna hop on to F-125 though?
Okay, DRS is now available.
Ha! Marie, that's so funny that you say that chiropractors aren't really doctors. Because I dated a girl in college that wanted to be a chiropractor. And looking back on it, I was kind of a dick about it. But I would always tell her that, like, she should like get a real, like, medical degree. Just because she was like crazy smart, but she wanted to be a chiropractor, and I was like, you know, that's not a real doctor, right? Anyway, she wasn't very happy when I said that, but I mean. But at least somebody understands. Oh, you are? Yeah, I agree. I don't really understand how, like, cracking some bones will fix issues, but look, I don't know. I have some really good friends that swear by it. They always say that it helps them out. It's not like a permanent thing, but it's like a temporary relief to whatever issues they're having. But yes, I agree that I'm not sure scientifically what it actually does, but look, if it's in your brain and it helps you momentarily, I guess that's all that counts, right? I guess. Right, Dr. Marie? Oh, really? Yikes. I've never heard of that. Well, now I'm definitely not going to go. Senpai God. Yo, what's up? Yeah. I mean, even if it is a placebo effect, if people, like, legitimately feel like they're getting better because of it, then, you know, that's okay. But then again, I'm also the type of guy that doesn't even like to go get massages. So I see videos of people doing the neck part, and it honestly, it looks scary. In a movie, that person would have died. If what they did was in like an action movie, that the bad guy would have died. It would have been game over for that guy. Nice. Same. Just happy tomorrow's Friday Eve. The week has gone by pretty quick. Just looking forward to the weekend. Tomorrow's another day where I have like 12 meetings and literally no time to do any actual work, so. But hey, at least the day goes by quickly. I work in banking.
You're running low on ERS. Reminder that you can play around with ERS modes in the MFD or lift sometimes and
Again, AKA I
some manual recharge.
just attend
Okay,
meetings
gap to the car ahead, 1.7 seconds.
90% of the day. Wait, why is everyone X? Is something wrong with the lobby? Oh no.
Great maneuver. You made it look so easy.
Is anyone in here? Oh, I got kicked. Dang it. Well, hold on. Let me pass all these folks first, so I can say that I was in first place. I don't understand how I can get kicked from my own lobby. Hold on, I'm almost there. Well, Dr. Marie, what type of, what's even the right way of asking it? What's your specialized medical field? Or what do you specialize in? I guess that might be the right way to ask it. All right, I'm in first place now. All right, I guess I'll leave. Simon, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Where's the middle in between legs cam? What? You're training in cancer surgery. Oh, wow. That's amazing. That is amazing work to be in. My parents actually worked for the National Cancer Institute for a very, very long time. Yeah, my parents, well, at least my dad did like genetics related stuff related to like cancer. He did things like honestly, what did he do? He did stuff like feline genetics. But in the realm of cancer studies, I wish I could be a little more specific about that, but I can't. All I know is it had to do with feline genomes, and he worked for the National Cancer Institute. And then my mom does like she doesn't work for National Cancer Institute anymore, but I think she does like contracting work, and she does some like AIDS research or something like that. Philip Angelo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Clinical trials with immunotherapy. That's cool. Honestly, that's amazing. Just really making a difference. All right, sorry guys. I think I might have to even back out and just create another lobby. Sorry about that. Well, good luck, Murray. I know that you're going to do a great job. I don't know. What do you mean by better? I don't know if it's a better job. I'd say in terms of, you know, impact to the world, I'd say that it's definitely not better. I'm just like work for a company whose sole job is to just like help people that make lots of money and manage their wealth, essentially. Like the least like necessary role ever. It's like a role that's like catered to like first world problems. Oh, that yeah. Well, yeah, work-life balance, I suppose. I always tell people, that my life is kind of crazy though. Probably out of the house from, I don't know. I leave around 7. I come back a little before 7, and then, you know, I have kids, so I usually eat dinner. By the time I'm done dinner, I might have time to play with the kids for like 30 minutes, and then it's time to put them to bed. And then once I put them to bed, I come straight down here and start streaming for a couple hours, and then I go to bed and then rinse and repeat. All right, what was after Spa? What did we decide? Let's see, we already did Monza, Spa, and then... Oh yeah, that's right, we were going to do Zandvoort. We might have... Oh, I don't know, we might not have time to do one more. You know what, let's do another 5-lapper. We'll do it at Silverstone, and then we'll do Zandvoort, and then we'll finish off for the night. How does that sound? All right, sounds good. Have a good night, Dr. Marie. Hungry 5-lapper? All right, fine. I'm fine with that. I like hungry. Oh man, you guys are so quick to pick. Okay, well, I guess no one wants to be in a McLaren. Dude, I really like Hungry too. Yeah, it's all right. It's all good, Wendell. I'm fine with McLaren. I like McLaren too. Oh yeah, that's right. Let me change this to a 5-lapper. All right. Let's go. Sorry about that, guys. If this keeps happening, it might be because I'm going off of Wi-Fi. Although this happened when I was hardwiring my internet into my PC too, so you know, it could just be a game glitch. All right, Examine. Have a good dinner. Yeah, only 2 more. The 5-lapper, and then do 1 more, and it'll probably be past 11 o'clock by the end of it. I've been stringing together like way too many nights of like staying up until 1:30 in the morning, and it's getting to me. You heard me earlier. I had a skip level meeting with my boss's boss that also had my boss, and my boss was like, "Hey, tell your boss's boss about this thing that you sent her on, just to give her a debrief on your thoughts." And I completely blanked on everything that I said. What racing seat are you using? I'm using so this is the Track Racer Alpine TRX rig, and I have the matching blue Alpine seat. So you can't see it, but it has like this baby blue back to it, and it has like a whole bunch of those like Alpine A's on the back of it. It looks really cool. It's actually the primary reason why I bought it, because I was like, this looks sick. Thankfully, it ended up being a really good rig too, but to be honest with you, I kind of went with one that I thought was aesthetically pleasing. I figured that if it's just going to be sitting here all day, every day, that, you know, I might as well find something I like looking at. Especially when you figure that it's literally right next to my work desk. So I do literally have to look at it when I'm working. And just be sad that I'm not racing, and instead I have to be in meetings. Although, admittedly, some days when I don't have to be on camera or something, or I'm in a meeting where I don't have to be on camera, I don't really have to talk, I'm just listening, I won't sit in the seat, but I'll like sit next to it, like in my computer seat, and I'll just like fiddle around with the buttons, turn the dials and stuff. Okie dokie. Good luck to everybody. Yeah, of course. Thanks for joining, J-Race Kid. And thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. That means a lot. B, thanks for the follow too. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate the support. Look at me in third place. That's after a not very favorable starting position too, so. The question is, will I keep it? I suspect the answer is no. Did I get kicked out of the other lobby? I sure did. You know, F125 doing F125 things.
Okay, clear.
Whoa, that guy didn't even bother to brake. He just went straight into the wall.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
All right, let's lock in here, guys. Let's lock in. Yep. Nope, Fever, we're doing one more. You want to hop on? How many miles did you put in today, Fever?
Yellow flag. Green flag.
Kind of saved it. $220 miles.
Just started the final lap of the race.
That
Final lap.
is a lot. Are you sure you want to even drive in a game after driving 220 miles in one day? I honestly think that, like, I'm pretty sure 220 miles, I can easily get to New York City from where I live. Yikes. Thomas, that is a very long paragraph. I'm sure it's very well thought out, but unfortunately, I am not reading that right now. Oh, I see what kind of... Oh, okay, got it. Okay, never mind. Acer, what's going on, man? Thomas Ennis 6559. I know. It's basically someone saying like, hey, I know a Twitch streamer that has a ton of followers. I can get you in contact with an agency, like that type of thing. It's like an agency type of thing. I know that too. I just read it now because it ended, but look, no one's reading that while they're streaming. Guerromon7, thanks for the follow. Oh, sorry, Guerromon. I just switched systems. And I completely forgot to add the commands back to Caster Labs, so I do not have the command set up on the Purple app. Sorry about that. But if you want to join, it is under Average at Best Racer, AVG at Best Racer. However, this is going to be the last race coming up, so if you can, boot up the game now so we can get you in here. To get you through this semi-charm kind of life, baby, I want something else. You had a state test practice. What does that even mean? Oh, is that one of those like standardized school tests or something? None of that stuff even matters anyway. Oh, Colombia, amazing. Appreciate the support from Colombia. Actually, I feel like I had a coworker that went there for vacation at some point. She had a ton of fun. All right, Austin, have a good one, man. Austin, have you said anything this whole time? Actually, no, you might have in the very beginning. You guys just coming out the shadows saying, all right, see you later. All good, man. Just giving you a hard time. Yeah, I know. I'm just giving you a hard time, Austin. Have a good night, man. All right, last race, guys. I know, Mao does do that. Mao's just, I appreciate the loyalty, but I can tell that you're bored. You're bored of this, aren't you? YL, that's so funny you mentioned that, because when I went over to my buddy's place and after many glasses of whiskey and then moving to many glasses of tequila, we got in this conversation about he thinks that I should stream GTA 6 when it comes out in November, because it is like everyone's going to play it and everyone's going to watch it. But I think my angle is that everyone's going to stream it too. And the issue is that I didn't play any of the other Grand Theft Autos, so I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, no worries. AP testing is important. But, I mean... But to be fair, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I probably won't. I stay in my lane, which is racing games. Maybe I'll just join everyone else. No, I'm not. I was gonna say maybe I'll just join all the other racing streamers and just move over to LMU, but I don't know. I don't know if I really want to do that. I like F1 cars. I mean, to be fair, before we know it, it's gonna be May, and then the new DLC is gonna come back. I mean, it's gonna be released, and then everyone's gonna be back playing Formula One. So, you know, I can deal with some slow periods for a few months. It's okay. Just stay loyal. I'm a man of habit, or a creature of habit. Plus, I think once the Formula One season starts, I think people will get back into playing the game too. You know, they'll watch F1 and they'll be like, I want to play. But I do think that there is a little bit of a lull right now since no Formula One racing. We're near the end of this year's cycle for the game. And everyone is thick into AP studying and taking standardized tests and trying to pass geometry and that sort of stuff. I thought GTA 6 is going to come out in November. At least that's what my buddy told me. Is that not true? Oh, they have? Oh. Well, it's been kind of a weird period though. When was the last GTA game? If I recall correctly, I think my buddy said it was like 10 years ago or something. I think that's basically as good as I can do it. I don't know. I think it definitely makes some improvements, but but not much. That's basically as good as my skill will take me. Shang-Chi. Wait, what's Shang-Chi? Oh wait, is that the Marvel movie with the Chinese guy? What was his name? Yeah, the Marvel movie. What's that Asian guy's name? He blew up for like a second. He was also on that Canadian like car dealership show that I watched for a little bit. But I don't remember his name. He's a terrible actor though. Like I guess he's okay looking. I don't know. He's in shape. But I don't really know if he's that good looking. And he's not a very good actor. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but oh yeah, Kim's Convenience. I said car dealership. The guy worked at a car dealership, but the show is based off of a convenience store called Kim's Convenience Store or Kim's Convenience or something like that. Alejandro 12, thanks for the rose, appreciate it. I know. Well, at the time, my Mercedes seat was taken, so went to the next best thing. How long have I been sim racing? So if you're asking me how long I've been in like a sim rig, beginning of last year. So I'm only about a year in on my sim racing journey. But I played on controller for a little while. I've honestly, through like my life, I've taken very long gaps in playing video games in general. And before I got back into gaming, so the last time I was like heavy into gaming, I was primarily into like first-person shooters. So the last time I was really, really heavily into gaming, I was in like that Call of Duty phase. Okay, well. It'll be a miracle if I catch up to anybody after this.
Caution, caution.
So how are my tires doing? Oh, you know. Oh, look, I caught up to somebody. Hooray! Mission accomplished. We can all go home now.
Okay, not a great start, but let's get back on track.
Yeah, no shit. I went from like 8th place to dead last. But, you know, in typical ABR fashion, I'm sure nobody is surprised by what they just saw first lap. They were all like, I synced this. I synced this.
DRS now available.
Or whatever young people say now.
Okay, clear.
Yep, it's just another average Wednesday. Oh, by the way, so tomorrow is my wife and I's anniversary. I don't know if that's going to affect streaming in any way, but there's a possibility that I'm not streaming tomorrow because of it.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
Although, when it comes down to it, we still have to put the kids to bed at a certain time, and so I'd say it's a 50-50 tomorrow. Alanish, what's up?
Yellow flag.
Alanish, I don't know why you don't just come over to the other apps.
Okay, mate, that was an illegal maneuver. You got to cede that position.
I don't understand why that was an illegal maneuver when Papa Mangi was just sitting there on the track and I just passed him. That's it. All right, well, clip farm that, I guess. And I'll survey the crowd to see if they feel that was just. Where are you located, Aviator fan?
The track is clear. Green flag.
Oh, Philippines. Oh, yeah, I knew that. Nice, Philippines. Amazing.
Keep on him. He might make a mistake.
Oh, man, so many laps to go. It is not starting very well. Also, probably need to change tires soon, to be honest with you. For your NHL league? Like your... Like your NHL video game league? Have you added me as a friend over on on the purple app.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Let's see, I'll follow you. I'll watch your NHL games, your NHL league. Lost for words.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Wait, was I speeding? Are you sure? Whatever, man. Alex, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Just serving my
Right, let's
my
go.
10 seconds.
That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Oh, you're Alnish. Oh, okay. Is your name Alex? Should I just call you Alex from now on? Okay. Noted. Sometimes I do wonder with some of you guys that I feel like I know really well, but I only know you by like your, and I guess it's the same way for me too, but sometimes I'm like, dude, what's your real name? Cockster, thanks for the follow.
Green flag.
You're ready to race? This is our last race this stream though.
Remember to play around with ERS modes in your MFD if you
I was gonna say, crank up the front brake bias because I am not alert or paying attention enough to be playing without assist. So I'll take the understeer all day. Yeah, last race, unfortunately. It's getting a little late. I know, I need to start streaming a little bit sooner, but can't, man. The older the child I get, the easier I think it's gonna be, but somehow the harder it gets. I don't know. There's a lesson in there somewhere. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I feel like as a parent, you keep thinking like, hey, if this person gets to this phase, to the next step in their development, that things are going to get a little bit easier. And it just doesn't, like, at all. I like Spa and Imola, probably
Okay, here's the
tied
gap
1 and
which
2.
raised the car ahead by 33.1
Well, I guess that wouldn't be
seconds.
tied 1 and 2. They'd be tied for first place.
Okay, clear.
And then after that, I think I might even put tracks like maybe Hungary, Spain, those ones afterwards. Yeah, I'm glad somebody understands. But I've been told that
Overtake button. Let's go.
I still have one in diapers, so I've heard that once they both get out and they're potty trained, life gets slightly easier. Although I do wonder, what am I supposed to do with, so my daughter is the one that's still in diapers, and with our son, it was kind of easy potty training him because, like, if we were out in public and he had to go to the bathroom and it was like an emergency, I would be like, yo, just stand next to the car and just pee. You know? But can't really do that with a girl. Like the amount of times I've had my son just like piss in front of a tree because he had to emergency go and we just weren't close to a bathroom.
We're not racing the car behind. Let them pass when you can.
Who do I think is going to win the World Drivers' Championship and the World Constructors' Championship? That is a great question. Honestly, I don't know. We were talking about that earlier in the stream, how everyone's just kind of sandbagging and like don't really know who has the fastest car. People probably aren't going as fast as they can. All we know is that Mercedes, McLaren, Red Bull, they all seem like very reliable cars that seem relatively quick. But based off of experts, it seems like
That gap ahead,
it's
please.
down
6.1
between
seconds.
Red Bull and Mercedes. Seems like the two front runners right now. So between the two, I would like Mercedes to win. But if I were to put an amount of money that matters, I'd say that probably Red Bull will win between the two.
Keep managing your tyres.
If they're
Manage your tyres.
truly the two front runners. And it's primarily because one has Max Verstappen and the other team doesn't. Although I've said it many times, I would love to see George win a driver's championship. Because I think he's skilled enough, and I think he's gone through enough stuff where I think he deserves it. I certainly don't think that like Lando is any better than George or Charles. I think they have comparable skill sets. If anything, Charles is probably a better qualifier,
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
and I think George is, just generally better overall. I think he's just a better overall racer than Lando. Banana Leclerc, thanks for the gift and thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
Don't forget about the overtake ERS mode in your MF.
What do I think about Cadillac?
Boost
I
the trains
mean,
quickly, so use it with caution. Push, push.
during Shakedown and even before Shakedown, I was telling people that it would be a shock if they are not in last place. But it honestly, it seems like Aston is like trying to, like, it's like they're in a competition for who's worse.
Tyre condition still looking good.
I think the only difference is that I think Aston has the possibility of putting it together at some point in the season and pulling it away, but and it's nothing against Cadillac. I think Cadillac is, I think they'll be a decent team at some point in time. It just shows how hard it is for you to be a newcomer, like a complete newcomer, and be good in the sport. If it was as easy as just throwing money at it, then I feel like Aston probably would have been
Caution.
performing a little better by now. But frankly, with Aston, it's like nepotism has hindered that team so bad. Like, to hang on to a driver that's that bad for that long is like, it's really a detriment to the team and their performance. Like, even imagine if you had like even a halfway decent driver with Alonso. I think that they would have done, especially during the seasons where their car was actually pretty decent. I'm thinking, what was that, 2 years ago, 3 years ago now, when they had like a pretty decent car. I don't remember if they won races, but they were definitely getting podiums in the beginning of that season. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying, nepotism, man. That just shows how powerful the bond is between father and son, and or just parent and child in general. It's the same reason why you'll see like the ugliest baby in the world, and that mother will think that it's like the most beautiful thing in the world. It's like that weird like parental instinct where you just think that your child is just like really good and will persevere and do well and is the best person in the world. Oh yeah, that's right. When they just copied Mercedes, like, exactly. That's right. I completely forgot about that, David. You're absolutely right. You know what? Maybe they should just do that again.
Nice move. Good job.
You think all babies are ugly? I mean, I wouldn't say that they're ugly per se, but I definitely would agree that like newborns, like freshies, like the ones you always see friends send pictures of like their newborn baby, I think they're all ugly. They all look like aliens. And in reality, I mean, there's of course there's some difference between babies, but they really don't start developing features until, I don't know, 9 months.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 33.3 seconds.
But there's plenty of like friends or my sister's friends, and like I see their baby and stuff, and I'm like, yep, that definitely looks like an Asian baby. Literally like every other one that I've seen. Like it looks like they were literally cloned. Tim Welsh, thanks for the follow. Favorite livery? Well, I'm a little biased, so, you know, if you would take Mercedes out of the equation, I would say Haas. Second favorite. Then followed by Red Bull, Racing Bull, and then I don't really like the rest of them. Yeah, I don't really like the rest of them. What about you guys? Favorite liveries? So again, Mercedes, Haas, Red Bull, Racing Bull. And then I don't like, and the rest of them can be in whatever order they want to be in. Either I don't like the design or they made literally no changes between the two seasons. Like McLaren, as a key example, I made a video of the 2025 and the 2026, and it's literally the exact same. Same thing with the Alpine. The Williams, they just added some funky blue because of sponsor obligations. That looks terrible. What else is there? Oh, Ferrari has way too much white on the top. Hate that. Oh, Aston is the other one that didn't make any changes. It's just, I guess that's okay. It's just green. It's their color. Who am I missing? Oh, yeah. Cadillac is fine. It's just gray and black, so I don't know. I wish they would have thrown, like, some color on it. Like, any color at all. Like, I feel like that car with some, like, slight accents would have looked a little bit better. I mean, I guess. Is it really that creative that they made one side black and the other side silver? I'm not sure that if that is really that creative. Oh, yeah, that's right. I completely forgot about Audi. Audi's is... it's not creative. Wow, that sounded like sarcasm to me. Did you hear that? Oh, nice work, Willard or Millard. I mean, Audi could have came up with something a little bit better. Literally, they were just like they just said this section will be this color, and then there'll be a line, and then this section will be. It honestly kind of looks like a McLaren, except slightly more lazy. All right, guys. Well, it's almost 11:30. I'm tired. I have no idea what I'm saying. I have no idea what's going on right now. I don't even know where I am. So that is my sign to go to bed. I may or may not be on tomorrow. I'll let the Discord know whether I'll be on. Again, it's my wife and I's anniversary tomorrow, so we'll likely go out to dinner or something, but we still have to put the kids to bed. So it really depends on whether she wants to like watch a movie afterwards or something. But if she does, if she doesn't, then I'll be on. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys later. Oh, and sorry, Dark Hershey, the commands I haven't uploaded back since I switched to the new computer. I'll make sure I work on that. So sorry about that. The commands are not available right now. But if you are interested, the Discord is on my TikTok bio if you want to check that out. Same sort of people. The league stuff is in there. Lots of fun conversations. I didn't sell that very well, but trust me, it's a lot of fun. If you guys aren't part of it, please join. Cool. All right. Well, have a good night. Have a good Friday Eve. And if I don't see you guys tomorrow night, I'll see you guys on Friday. Sounds good? Alrighty. Peace, guys. Bye. That didn't work. Oh, what the hell? That did nothing. Oh, wait, hold on. I was pressing the wrong button. There you go.